Reddit is saying you destroyed your career by talking to him. Yeah, that's Reddit. Who cares? Oh no, I can't believe Reddit said this. Of course, last night I ended the broadcast, and what did I do? I did this. This is what I did. Now, I wasn't in a maid outfit, neither was Bad Empanada. Noah was all in a maid outfit. More talk with Bad Empanada. You two went off. Yeah, that's what I did. I went on Noah Samson's stream, fundraising for Palestine. But also, while I was fundraising for Palestine, I also was, engaging in heated debate with an interlocutor. For those of you who don't know, I was on with Bad Empanada, where he found out that my perspective on a lot of the issues that he criticizes me on is actually quite similar to his, and that the only major point of disagreement that we have is negligible, and that disagreement usually just revolves around me criticizing his technique. It was a surprisingly great debate. It wasn't a debate. Why would you think that it would be a real debate? That's why I kept saying whenever Bad Empanada's fans, or fans of mine who like Bad Empanada, would come in to my chat to be annoying, and I would tell them all the time that him and I do not disagree on things. We simply disagree on techniques, tactics, things of that nature, but that's it. Start a political podcast. You were so much better with chat not distracting you. Maybe. But yeah, it was interesting stuff overall. Good conversations overall. I'm sure that there will be a lot of normal responses to it online from our haters, our hater communities and whatnot, but who gives a shit about what they think? All right. I was basically on the Noah Samson stream for quite a while, until like 10. And then after I was done with the Noah Samson stream, I went to sleep like instantly. I insta-locked bed. What is this? You and Bad Empanada last night? That's so funny. I mean, it's true. It is true. Also, yeah, I think a lot of Americans miss, I think, especially white Americans, like whiteness is such a poison for you. A lot of you miss having some kind of like a Balkan style ethnic conflict that has historical reference over thousands of years at this point. Like when you're an American, when you're a white American, there's this like dullness to your history, unfortunately, where you don't get to have these like ethnic tensions that you can relitigate over and over again for humor and jokes. Do you see what I'm saying? Like Bad Empanada, immediately I clocked him as a Cypriot. Okay, immediately I clocked him as a Greek. I can tell. Not me. My family came over from Hungary in the '60s, so I've heard unspeakable things said about Romanians and Croatians. Yeah, that's what I mean. It makes life more fun. It makes life more fun when you have a constant ethnic conflict that you can point to, that you can present. Not true. Go to an Ohio versus Michigan game. Those two states literally went to war once. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's the closest thing you can get to like having two identical parties in every way, shape, or form actually engage with one another in the field of battle for no real reason, despite having a lot more similarities than differences. You know? Bro's completely forgetting the British? No, I'm not. I'm saying for American culture is so streamlined, so processed, that I think like especially whiteness in America renders you incapable of having like fun little ethnic tensions that you can point to throughout history. Do you not understand what I mean? No, British people have that as well, for sure, for their neighbors. dudes that live in like one zip code over have been fighting one another for generations. They sound so different from one another that it's indecipherable. You can't even understand what one guy is saying over the next. You need subtitles for both. You got to have that. America's too young, too vibrant, and also now dying. But, you know, I wish you would have brought up Argentinian history with Bad Empanada. Why? It's not my field of expertise at all. I'm not very knowledgeable on that stuff. But anyway, yeah, we had a fun conversation last night that was very instructive. Guess what? I was right. Of course, it didn't turn into, as you may have guessed, it did not turn into a heated debate at all. And it was more so just like clarifying my positions, so he has a better understanding of them. My positions, I mean. Reddit is saying you destroyed your career by talking to him. Yeah, that's Reddit. Reddit is a bunch of NatSec losers who don't even get paychecks from the federal government. Like, it's people LARPing as though they work at Langley. Who cares? And that's not even like all of Reddit. That's just unique subreddits comprised of neckbeards. Oh no, I can't believe Reddit said this. But yeah, it was mostly just like, it was mostly a very, it was a delightful back and forth. Ultimately, I don't think that, I don't think that those differences in the way that people carry themselves are all too consequential, all too significant, which is why I don't engage in the practice of left bashing at all, which is why I was even worried about bringing up any of my disagreements with Bad Empanada, because like I just don't think it's productive. Having said that, it's good. I'm glad that we had that conversation. Hopefully, some of the HasanAbi heads who also happen to be Bad Empanada heads will now shut the fuck up and stop being annoying in my chat, and vice versa. What is this? Just bad timing? They probably won't. I think they'll, at most, they'll say Bad Empanada is being a pussy or something, and wasn't aggressive enough to attack me or something like that. But yeah, not only was it a productive back and forth, but also lots of money was raised. So far, I believe it's around 330,000 or something, which is good. 320,000, hell yeah, for UNRWA. Love that. You look like you had fun talking about Empanada. I mean, Bad Empanada is like not that dissimilar to someone like Felix Biederman. I think Felix is funnier, but he has a very, and I love Felix, as you guys know. And so it's not, why would it be in any way, shape, or form remotely different? Like, why would that conversation go any different? Think about who some of my friends are in this left media sphere. Think about who some of my favorite people are, some of my favorite people to collaborate with are in this left media sphere. Like, they say things that are, I think, way edgier than what Bad Empanada does in general. No, I'm talking about like, not political adjacent. I'm talking directly in the political commentary sphere, like Brace and Felix and like the Chapo orbit in general. Even Noah. Noah is definitely a lot softer. Someone said Adam Friedland. No, Adam Friedland. I think Adam Friedland has a decent political framework or decent fundamentals, but I wouldn't consider him a political commentator. He's a comedian. But yeah. Learning about Drew Pavlov's background was the best part. Oh yeah, he's over being mentioned. I think he was like talking in all sincerity about how he really thinks that like I want to enslave his child or something. The irony, of course, is that he will never have a child because that would require him to have sex with a woman, which we all know is never going to happen. So I don't think he needs to worry about that. I used to think Adam was cool until I saw him do this. Dude, I can't believe this. Is this actually Adam? Like, it looks exactly like him from the back, and I don't know. I can't tell. This dude in front of me spent $28 to sit in an IMAX theater scrolling TikTok and Instagram. What's even the point of going to the theater if you can't stay off your phone for 90 minutes? Is this actually Adam Friedland? It's not me, but I would be acting like that. Is there a way to watch your convo with Bad Empanada somewhere? I don't know. I guess like Noah's own channel, he'll probably upload the VODs or something. But in any case, yeah, Noah's probably posting the VODs. It's on, okay, it's pieced up and out now. Did you and Bad Empanada have fake yelling match in the discussion bait? No, we didn't.